Yehuda, so tell us about the recent announcement of a possible 60-day ceasefire.
Well, we had it in the past. We we saw a Witkoff plan with the frame of 60 days ceasefire. If it's not going for a whole deal, releasing all the hostages, it's the same old story, and this will leave Nimrod in captivity.
And recently you had a private conversation with someone within the government.
Yeah, not in the government, in the army. He's the military advisor. He's on uniform, a military advisor for the Prime Minister, for Netanyahu. We had a conversation on the phone with him, me and Vicky. And at a certain point, he said, when he was asked about what's the next deal that's going to be, a full or partial, he said straightforward, a partial deal. And then he went on putting out slogans Netanyahu was putting out, like, we don't want to have another 7th of October. Hamas doesn't want to stop fighting. We got to break Hamas. We got to eliminate Hamas and all this stuff. So on the one hand, is the military advisor, is an officer on uniform. He officially cannot talk about political things. On the other hand, is actually putting out Netanyahu slogans. So this is very frustrating that somebody is very loyal to Netanyahu, although he's an officer, putting out slogans of Netanyahu. On the other hand, we know that Trump said that he wants to stop the war in Gaza and get all the hostages. We hope that President Donald Trump will force Netanyahu to end the war and get a hostage deal. It can start with the 60 days, whatever, but we need to see the process starting, ending by releasing all the hostages, ending by releasing Yehuda Cohen, my son.
Are you concerned that Netanyahu will do the same thing like he did with the last ceasefire, where he refused to go to negotiations to end the war?
Of course we are. We saw it in the past. We saw it all along this, 21 months that Netanyahu was stalling, going for deals with phases when, getting the first phase and then breaching the agreement. We are concerned, and that's why I'm saying it again. We need an outside source to force Netanyahu to do what he must do. Currently, all the aces are in the hand of President Donald Trump, and we are asking him again and again. We are even trying to get to Washington next week to do it in person, asking him to force Netanyahu to end the war in Gaza along with a hostage deal that will release all the hostages.
And what happened last night? You were on television with Vicky?
Oh, well, it's not talking about this conversation we had with this military advisor of the Prime Minister. Since it was recorded, I recorded it. We gave it to a television reporter, and she did an article on that, and it was broadcast yesterday evening, Israel time.
And so I also saw recently, so Vicky has been putting out tweets where she's asking people to join her. Is there any plans for a protest with Vicky leading it?
Okay, there was a plan. Even the plan was to start yesterday afternoon, but things were postponed because of what's happening now. Netanyahu is flying to Washington to meet Trump. We want to see what's happening there and take it from there. Everything changes very fast for the good or the worse. So currently, knowing, especially after Trump announcement that he's really going to be strict with Netanyahu in their meeting next week regarding ending the war in Gaza, we want to give that a chance. Again, we are putting all our aces, we are putting everything on Trump. We have no other choice. So if Trump's saying something, we want it to happen. If things will be stalling, again, it's Vicky's plan. she will probably go back and stick to that plan. By the way, it's not just her, it's with Matan Angrest's mother, Anat Angrest. They're doing it together, mothers of soldiers.
And to end this, what if Trump could hear you now? What message would you give him?
The message I will give President Donald Trump is the same message. Trump, you started the ending of this horrible thing. You started it in January 20. Please end it as soon as possible. This war in Gaza is going nowhere, has no purpose. Please stand by your word and make Netanyahu end this useless war and bring all the hostages back. Bring my son Yehuda Cohen back.
Okay, thank you, Yehuda.